Hello. I hope you and yours are safe after Monday's storm. If you're in any need as a result, please let me or someone here at church know so that we can help. It's been a treat to hear the story of our biblical ancestors from Genesis this summer. I hope you've listened carefully to the readings in church. From Abraham and Sarah to Isaac and Rebekah to Jacob and Rachel and now to Joseph. We've heard the good and the bad, and through it all we've learned that God keeps God's promises. Genesis offers one of the Bible's best portraits of faith. While Abram, that was his name before he became Abraham, was in Haran, where his family had moved from Ur, a voice spoke to him, telling him to go from his safe, more than comfortable existence, to leave his kindred and his father's house, so that God may build through him a great nation, out of which all the world would be blessed. Despite any number of reasons not to, Abram and Sarai answered that call and went. They believed that their lives had purpose, that they had meaning, that there awaited something new, something better. So Abram went. Sarai went. Jacob, Joseph, David, the 12 went. The newly baptized went. We go. We are, by our call and by our baptism, the people of faith. And in our going, we, like Abram, make the most powerful statement we can make to the world. We believe, and we go. We build relationships and make friends and put one foot in front of the other toward God's dream of a beloved community. Our footsteps say that the future is in the hands of the God of grace, who always keeps God's promises. God leads us, sustains us, sometimes carries us, even when all outward evidence points to the contrary. This God is faithful, and God's faithfulness permits us to live in hope. One way we step out is through our participation in Christian education as learners and leaders. No matter our age, we need to hear again and again the old story of Jesus and his love. We need to discern in community how we live our faith in a society where much said and done in the name of faith seems more hurtful than healing. We need to sow seeds of deep and abiding faith in our children and our youth so that they know that no matter what befalls them, they're unconditionally loved. There's no failure or disappointment or lack of judgment that can separate them from the love of God. That's a consuming, hard, lifelong process. I'm sure Abraham wondered if his life and faith mattered. It's no different with us, especially when we're working with children and youth. We work week after week through the joys and the frustrations, looking for a sign that God's up to something. But we wonder if we're making a difference. Know that you do. The children at VBS or in Sunday school or at a youth gathering will not forget the adults who showed up for them. You make a difference. We're nearing the beginning of the program year. In the post-COVID world, the shape of Christian education for children and youth is ever changing. We're always seeking new ways to communicate the great good news. Would you consider helping with children's and youth ministry? The children and youth here call us to step out in faith and to walk toward God's future with them. Please consider that ministry. And let me or someone on the vestry know if you have questions. See you soon.